The 63rd Independence Day celebration across the nation commenced in earnest following the message from President Bola Tinubu, who called on Nigerians to be ready for change in the nation.
To endure, our home must be constructed on safe and pleasant ground.
In Rivers State, during an interdenominational service for the commemoration of Nigeria's independence, Governor Fubara says he believes Nigeria is on the right course, but calls for citizens' participation to build the nation of everyone's dream.
It is not all bad. There are still some good things. We've been able to manage ourselves as a country for these 63 years, even with the face of all our trouble. But every one of us has the responsibility to bring that nation of our dream. It's not the sole responsibility of who is the president, or who is the governor of the state, who is the local government chairman. No, it's all our duty. So I want to say that
From the Alex Ekweme Square in Oka, Anambra State, the Independence Day celebration rekindles hope for Nigeria as Governor Chukwuma Soludo insists that everyone must be intentional in the decisions to make Nigeria work.
Let me at this moment specially commend all our patriotic and hardworking men and women, members of the armed forces, our children and youths, the vulnerable population, captains of industry, traditional rulers and community leaders, and so on and so forth. We pray for the President of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, and his team at the federal government, members of the National and State Assembly, the judiciary, and members of the international community. Together, we can make Nigeria great.
Their next-door neighbor and the old eastern capital, Enugu, the state governor, Mr. Peter Mbah, who was represented by his deputy, urged Nigerians to work together for the country's peace and development, while pointing out education and skills for children and young people as a critical building block.
We are aggressively developing a modern skills acquisition program in collaboration with our development partners to equip more of our young people with the tools and skills they need to take advantage of the private sector building economy we have already started to unleash on the economy of our state and for the good of our people.
Also representing, the Deputy Governor on behalf of the Oyo State Governor, Seyi Makinde, salutes the courage and resilience of Nigerians for remaining united despite all the pitfalls and challenges facing the country.
Nigeria, as a nation, has been able to surmount challenges that came across it between that period and today, to the extent that the country is waxing stronger in unity and in oneness. Nigeria as a country was endangered by various challenges, but through resilience and capacity to stand as a nation, we have overcome such challenges.
While the Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodinma, says he's optimistic that Nigeria will soon rise to become one of the strongest nations in the world despite present challenges.
As we celebrate this year's independence anniversary, we should renew our faith in Nigeria. We must remain confident that this blessed country will ultimately become a great nation. I foresee a Nigeria that will sooner than later rise above the challenges that are currently impeding her march to a viral and prosperous nation.
With the colorful display of the various ethnic groups in Nigeria on Independence Day celebration, for many, this 63rd commemoration signals another day of rekindled hope and improved harmonious living as a nation.